Hey guys, Deathletter Magic here, and if you've been on Arena lately, you know that Wizards got you pretty much the crappiest Christmas present ever. I'm starting to wonder if it's like a passive-aggressive thing because Mark Rosewater's actually Jewish. Anyway, they got this new thing up that's, a free tournament. Literally free, no entry at all, no coins, no gems, nothing. It's free. It's free real estate. And that meme's not dead yet. So that sounds wonderful, and it's Pauper, the format that everybody can actually afford to play because the vast majority of commons are 25 cents, and they're honestly pretty damn easy to get in Arena too. I personally had 24 common wildcards when I started. Take a guess how many I have now. So I built the deck, went 0-2, and I'm like, okay, Pauper, whatever. Built a different deck, completely different concept, different colors, went 0-2. Then repeated that twice until I was at 8 losses. It's starting to get pretty pissed off. Then I'm like, I'm Platinum League Tier 3 right now. Like, what the hell? I think it's safe to say it's not me, and I have a pretty extensive collection of commons. So I sat back and thought, what's going wrong here? Well, I'm playing up against the same 3 decks over and over and over. And that's even if you want to get generous. Like, it's kind of 4, but it's like 1 in 3 half decks. Same central theme, different cover color. Honestly, in reality, it's just 2 decks. So I thought, okay, how did I get to Platinum and regular constructed? Oh, that's right, I ignored what everybody's Tier 1 trash was and built something that beats it. Honestly, my black-red deck is better than anything in the meta. It really just is. I won 8 games in a row to qualify for Platinum. It's a good deck. And nobody but me is playing White Life Gain, but guess what? That's the deck to play right now. So then I thought, okay, Pauper, that's, the fun format where it's wide open, except it's restricted to just commons. So it's like, it's 25 years worth of cards, if I'm not mistaken. Goes to show how often I play it. But that's mostly just like a power restriction and cost saving measure. That's why everybody loves Pauper. I mean, I've said it in the past, I love Pauper. But 5 sets legal standard Pauper, oh my gosh, it is literally the worst format I have ever played since I started playing Magic, at least right now. I feel like maybe with like BFZ allies you could have pulled it off. I think it's just an unfortunate coincidence. And, I mean, if there was 8 sets legal, would it be better? Yeah, probably. Bigger pool. But my approach of, it's Pauper, build anything and just build a weaker version of it. And if it's kind of good, you'll win. No, completely incorrect. You have to play one of the 3 top decks or you will lose, period. I mean, that is the power difference right now. And so it's so boring. Not only now that I run a Mentor deck that wins about 2-1, I'm getting 3-4 wins every tournament. Not only do I have to stick with that and only play that one deck, which is just terrifically exciting, but I'm just going to play mirror matches and against the same 2 or 3 decks over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So I don't know if they just didn't play test this or if they just assumed it's Pauper, it's just hands off, it'll be fun, everybody loves it, who cares, and they just didn't test it? Or what? I don't know. I don't know what went wrong here, but standard Pauper right now is an absolute disaster zone. So I thought I'd save you guys some time. Either one, now that you know it's not fun, don't waste hours of your time in it. If you're determined to get the alternate art Llanowar Elves and... is that a standard art Firemind's Research? I don't know. It's actually covered on the page, so I can't see it. Also, I don't know how to earn it. I could look it up. I assume the win 5, since the card is glowing orange instead of blue, that means you'll get it. And I've already won 4 copies of Llanowar, so I don't know, maybe this tournament I'll win Firemines because I have too many Llanowars. Is that a thing? What I'm saying is they didn't make it clear, and that's just poor planning. That's just bad design. That's not giving people enough information. It's just stupid. But anyway, if you do want to participate in this because those Llanowar elves look pretty dope, mono white rush with combat ambush and as much removal as you can fit in there. Or Mentor with either Mentor heavy, depending upon what you got, or Mentor kind of, but still leveled out a little bit with all the bad Mentor kicked out instead of all-in Mentor with combat tricks and ambushes like Sure Strike, all the +2 1-cost white spells, 4 copies of charge, that kind of thing. Blessed, whatever, Take Heart, you guys know the cards. I would barely qualify those as different decks. You could go mono red, absolute all-in Swarm Goblin Rush with either mix white boost, which is almost the same deck, but you drop Mentor, or just all-in red with like a burn backup, or like a burn basis with like, I guess like aggressive haste creatures, so more like red wins instead of traditional burn. Once again, I guess 4 different decks, but not really. I mean, in my opinion, they're almost all just one deck. But for overarching archetypes, okay, it's 2 decks. And then there's Is It, which is just red rush creatures, highly aggressive creatures with like blue counter spells and blue control to kind of cover it. Instead of white removal, instead of combat ambush. So basically play red creatures and white creatures. That's it. Those are your 2 decks, and then mix in a color and the backup cards and the whatever. I mean, from there, in my opinion, it's really just 2 decks, but I think I said 3 or 4 just to be fair. I wanted to build white-black vampires because I knew that was really good without at least rares and mythics. Turns out a lot of the good cards are uncommon, and the removal's too damn slow. It's all 4/5. It's probably the closest deck that I did like okay with, but I got like 1 win for every 2 losses, so wouldn't count on it. I tried mono blue counterspell draw, classic slow weak format type of deck archetype. Nope, it's just it doesn't work. I can't even explain why, it just doesn't. And trust me, I have more blue cards and white cards unlocked than any other colors. So it's unfortunate it devolved to this, but I mean, it's a throwaway thing, it's a free tournament, whatever, you can just not do it. I know people are going to say that, but this is probably your only chance to get those particular alternate art or full art Llanowar Elves, and I don't even know what's going on with the Firemind's research. I don't play Is It, so I'd never play that card, so I don't really care. And I'm about to give up on earning it because I certainly didn't get it for 4 wins. I guess it's 5 only, which is almost impossible because they're all mirror matches. So unless you're going to flip a coin and go first more often than your opponents, like significantly, or just have better draw luck than them, so in other words, 0 skill required, you're not going to get to 5 wins otherwise. So pretty useless, worthless, aggravating, awful event, honestly. You know what would have been fun for Christmas? 50% off all gems. I still wouldn't have bought any, but I think people would have appreciated that. I think it would have been like a, like a Steam kind of thing to do. But hey, that's why I'm making this video, to warn you guys ahead of time in case you haven't hit it up yet, to either avoid it, steer clear, or what to build if you want to win, which is, not usually the content I try to make on this channel. I don't usually come out and say, play one of these top decks or you're going to lose, screw you. Like, literally, these are your only choices, don't play anything else. But in this case, it's 100% true. I tried. How many decks do I have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pauper decks I tried. And just playing this one, the sheer power difference is astonishing. So hopefully this helps you out. And other people are going to be like, negative video, why even bother making it? Because I'm giving people information about this. Grow up and get over it. Not everything's all flowers and rainbows, princess. Sometimes bad things happen. Deal with it. Speaking of that, I gotta get to bed because I gotta do a doubleheader Christmas tomorrow morning. And this is with my family. So anyway, have a very Merry Christmas, just not on Arena, and I will see you guys next video.